Hello, dear friend. Today we go to Expo Center in Karachi. We have plain look to product, export product for Europe, but we find here in Expo Center a vaccination center and. Because make some video about this. You can see here how government make vaccination people. They talk about it's impossible make video, but we make and show. Now some country really need for enters to some country need vaccination passport, but if you go to Ukraine you can choose a different way. The first you must have a certificate policy insurance at the first, and this is insurance must be issued in Ukrainian insurance company. It's the first, and another you must have or test about negative COVID test, or you need vaccination passport or information about full course of vaccination. For children under 12 years don't need test. The test must be made no more than 72 hours before crossing the state border. If you make vaccination and if you have a certificate about vaccination, you must understand they're very important because this certificate must be about vaccine who is included in the special list from Ukrainian Ministry of permitted for the use in emergencies. Very important. And the first you must find this list and look this name this vaccination have in this list or not. If you have a plane, go to Ukraine with vaccination certificates. From 17 June this year, Ukrainians and holders who have a permanent residence permit in Ukraine not need have pass testing or another document about vaccination. If you have a permanent residence permit in Ukraine, you come to Ukraine without any problem and without any document. Not need test, not need vaccination certificate, and you free about this document. But if you come from some air company, this air company they ask you about test. Test need make under 72 hours before fly. And this important because if you not have this negative test for COVID, you don't can go to plane. But this is not rules Ukrainian government. If you go to Ukraine not by air and or go by car maybe or by bus, for you it don't matter. You can go to Ukraine without any test or passport vaccination if you have permanent residence permit or you have a Ukrainian citizenship. You know, because it's Ukrainian law, Ukrainian constitution. In Constitution write about every people who have Ukrainian citizenship have rules about enter to territory of Ukraine, and government not can make a ban for him. It is constitution law, the main law of Ukraine, and rules of people. And this is working in Ukraine because Ukraine is a Europe country, and we have a law, and government must be look for these rules. Okay, and now I want give to you more information about insurance, because a lot foreign people and foreigner from Pakistan ask me about this document. What is it, insurance? Because another time insurance was another. It's very easy make in Pakistan. Now about insurance we have some problem, because in Ukrainian law writing about the insurance company must be have registration in Ukraine, the first. It's very important. And in this document, insurance document, must be right about the first. You have rules about covering the cost associated with the treatment of COVID-19. The first, another observation, and this insurance certificate must be valid for the entire period of stay in Ukraine, all period, and this is important. It is important for Ukrainian rules. It's a work if you not have citizenship of Ukraine, or you not have a permanent residence permit. If you have only temporary residence permit, you must have the insurance. Or if you make visa C or visa D to Ukraine and not have this time permanent residence, you must make insurance, and this is insurance company must be registered in Ukraine. It's very important, and when you make this insurance you must this check. Okay.